Have you ever felt like you were different from everyone else? Like you had a deeper connection to the spiritual world, or a sense of purpose that others couldn't quite understand? Maybe you've experienced moments of intuition so strong it felt like a superpower, or you've had dreams that came true in ways you couldn't explain. If this resonates with you, you might be one of the chosen ones, a powerful soul with a divine mission. Welcome back, chosen beings. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart and, I'm sure, close to yours too. The 5 spiritual gifts that only powerful chosen ones receive. These gifts aren't just random abilities. They're tools given to you by the universe to fulfill your purpose and help others along the way. So let's talk about what these gifts are, how to recognize them, and how to use them to make a difference in the world. Gift 1. The gift of discernment. The first spiritual gift that powerful chosen ones receive is the gift of discernment. This is the ability to see beyond the surface and perceive the truth of a situation, person, or energy. It's like having a built-in lie detector or a spiritual radar that helps you navigate the world with clarity and wisdom. Let me share a personal story. A few years ago, I met someone who seemed charming and kind on the surface. Everyone around me loved them, but something felt off. I couldn't put my finger on it, but my intuition was screaming at me to be cautious. Over time, their true colors started to show. They were manipulative, dishonest, and toxic. Because I trusted my gift of discernment, I was able to protect myself from getting too involved with them. This gift isn't just about avoiding harm. It's about recognizing the truth so you can make decisions that align with your higher purpose. Gift 2. The gift of healing. The second spiritual gift is the gift of healing. This doesn't necessarily mean you're a medical professional or a traditional healer. It means you have the ability to bring comfort, peace, and restoration to others, whether through your words, your presence, or your energy. I've always been drawn to helping others, but it wasn't until a few years ago that I realized this was a spiritual gift. I remember a time when a friend was going through a really tough breakup. She was heartbroken and felt like her world was falling apart. I sat with her, listened to her, and shared some words of encouragement. Later, she told me that our conversation had helped her more than anything else. She said it felt like a weight had been lifted off her shoulders. That's when I realized that my presence and words had a healing effect on others. If you've ever had someone tell you that you've made them feel better just by being around you, you might have the gift of healing. Gift 3. The gift of prophetic insight. The third spiritual gift is the gift of prophetic insight. This is the ability to receive messages, visions, or dreams about the future, or about things that are hidden from ordinary perception. It's like having a direct line to the divine, where you're given glimpses of what's to come, or what needs to be revealed. I've had several experiences with this gift, but one stands out in particular. A few years ago, I had a dream about a close friend. In the dream, they were in a car accident, and I woke up feeling an overwhelming sense of urgency to warn them. I called them the next morning and told them about the dream. At first, they laughed it off, but I insisted they be extra careful. A few days later, they called me to say they had narrowly avoided an accident because they were driving more cautiously. This gift isn't always easy to carry because it comes with a responsibility to share what you see, even when it's uncomfortable. But it's a powerful tool for guiding others and fulfilling your purpose. Gift 4. The gift of empathy. The fourth spiritual gift is the gift of empathy. This is the ability to feel what others are feeling, often on a deep and profound level. It's like being able to step into someone else's shoes and experience their emotions as if they were your own. For me, this gift has been both a blessing and a challenge. I remember a time when I was at a crowded event, and I suddenly felt overwhelmed with sadness. I didn't know where it was coming from until I noticed a woman sitting alone in the corner, quietly crying. I went over to her and asked if she was okay. She opened up to me about something she had been going through, and we ended up talking for hours. She later told me that our conversation had been a turning point for her. The gift of empathy allows you to connect with others on a deep level, but it's important to protect your energy and set boundaries so you don't become overwhelmed. Gift 5, the gift of divine communication. The fifth spiritual gift is the gift of divine communication. This is the ability to receive messages, guidance, or inspiration from the divine, whether through prayer, meditation, or simply being in tune with the universe. I've experienced this gift in many ways, but one of the most profound was during a period of uncertainty in my life. I was at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take, and I decided to meditate and ask for guidance. During my meditation, I received a clear message: trust the process. Everything is unfolding as it should. That message gave me the peace and clarity I needed to move forward, and it turned out to be exactly what I needed to hear. If you've ever felt a sudden burst of inspiration, heard a quiet voice guiding you, or received a sign that felt like a direct message from the universe, you might have the gift of divine communication. How to use these gifts. If you recognize any of these gifts in yourself, here's how you can start using them to fulfill your purpose. Acknowledge your gifts. The first step is to recognize and accept that you have these gifts. They're not random. They're part of your divine mission. Develop your gifts. Practice using your gifts in small ways, and over time, they'll become stronger and more refined. Share your gifts. Use your gifts to help others and make a difference in the world. Whether it's through healing, guidance, or simply being present, your gifts have the power to change lives. Closing thoughts, chosen ones. These 5 spiritual gifts are not just for you, they're for the world. You've been given these abilities to fulfill your purpose and help others along the way. So, embrace your gifts, develop them, and use them to make a difference. So, tell me in the comments, which of these gifts do you resonate with? How have you experienced them in your life? Let's share our stories and support each other on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, remember, you are a chosen one, and your gifts are a powerful part of your divine purpose.